Hello guys, how are y'all doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Anos and you guys are Diamond Sailors. Now, first of all, sorry for not uploading for like 5 days, but I don't know, I was kind of mentally burned out again, but I guess I'm back here again. But today we're gonna talk about the yesterday's fight of Jake Paul versus Ryan Bourland. Jake Paul knocking out Ryan Bourland in the first round. It pisses me off so much because like it doesn't matter what Jake Paul do, like these motherfuckers, but by this motherfucker I mean the fighting community won't really credit him. Like he knocked out a fucking Ryan Bourland, a Rhino. He knocked out a Rhino in the first round. The Rhino's fucking. They're saying the Rhino is a Uber driver, but who the fuck Uber driver is a 17-2 boxer? We all know the Rhino's record is 17-2, so that means he have won 17 times in his life, in his pro debut. So he's definitely not a journeyman. He's a very skilled person. So a lot of people was like, oh, if he's so skilled, then why he couldn't land a lot of shots in the fight? The reason why he couldn't land a lot of shots in the fight was because Jake Paul's pressure. To In the starting of the fight, Jake Paul came fucking blazing fire. He came through everything: jab, right hand, uppercuts, left hook. He took no time for rest. He just he just went for it. Jake Paul just went for it. And Jake is not a very high level pro stage of him. He still has time for improvement, and he for example, Jake is an what 9-1 boxer now. So he never won even 10 times, and he almost has no amateur background. He is boxing for 5 6 6 5 years, which is not a lot. Yeah, he's boxing for like what 4 or 5 years, so he's not a very skilled fighter. But he still is very good, and he is kind of a beginner himself. So how would you expect a beginner to fight fucking world champion? But a lot of people will say, oh, but Jake wants to become a world champion, so what's up with that? uh I mean, yeah, you're right, Jake does want to become a world champion, but he's not saying he would be world champion right now, is he? Like, it's fucking stupid that this is fucking happening and people keep discrediting him, and that just makes me so angry because it doesn't matter. Like, I think Jake Paul in one of his fights said that even if I walk on water, people would say I can swim. And that's absolutely true. Like, the people, they don't want to give him credit. Oh, he's fighting my Uber driver, da da da. I bet Ryan Bourland would knock all these motherfuckers out cold who are saying he's the Uber driver. The thing is, Ryan Bourland wasn't a bad fighter. It was just Jake Paul is a more of a very good fighter. So that's the problem here, because Jake Paul is so good and so aggressive and so fast paced that he did not give any time to Ryan Bourland to show his skill. Uh, Obviously, a lot of now, let's talk about the next criticism of the fight. Like, a lot of people are saying that Jake missed all the last punches, and it was a bad stoppage. No, Jake Paul did not miss a lot of punches. It looked like that from the camera angle, but in reality, he really did not missed a lot of punches. There's something up with the camera angle that it seems like they are not punching from that angle, but they are punches are actually landing. For example, a lot of people in the Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva fight, a lot of people were saying that, oh, Jake Paul did not land the right hand to Anderson Silva at the eighth round, which knocked him down, and Anderson Silva just sit sit it down for no reason, for a paycheck. And a lot of people are also saying this fight is fixed. It's so funny because how I don't know how a boxing match can be fixed. I know a boxing movie can be fixed because of acting, but I don't know how a real sanctioned pro boxing fight with top boxing promotions and top uh, state commission athletic uh, are gonna approve this. That absolutely makes no sense. Uh, and yeah, I think Dylan Dennis, Dildo Dennis was saying that Jake Paul is fighting his Uber driver. The funny thing is Ryan Bourland would beat the fuck out of Dylan Dennis, and it's the funniest thing. Dildo Dennis has no ground to talk. In the last year of this October, he fought with Logan Paul and didn't even throw a punch. He threw more punches at the security guard after the blowout than he threw punches at Logan Paul. He was a punching bag in that fight. He has no ground to talk. He has no ground to criticize another people at combat sports. Dylan Dennis is a hypocrite. He's a loser. He's a predator. He's a imposter that is dangerous to society. He shouldn't be he shouldn't be out in the public for no reason. Dildo Dennis should be kept in the prison, and he shouldn't never ever be let out of the prison. He's the biggest scum, biggest con artist, biggest bitch, biggest soup, biggest noodle, biggest fucking stupid fucking egg has. Like, Dildo Dennis has the most punchable face I've ever seen. Like, when you see his face, you just want to punch the fuck out of him. Like, I might, if I see Dylan Dennis in public, I would probably jump him and knock him out because your words has some actions, dude. It's consequences, you know. Uh, it's consequences. It's a reality. Like when you say this kind of shit in online, and you can just be in public and like, oh, I did not do nothing. Like, I think Dylan Dennis is for a worst of it, and he would regret. He would regret his Twitter skills. He would regret. It seems nice, but when he gets jumped or killed or shot, it would be a sad moment for him. Anyways, I don't care about Dildo. I don't know. He doesn't deserve my. He doesn't deserve to be in my video. So I say that, so it's kind of ironic. It was kind of hypocritical. No, it wasn't ironic. It wasn't kind of hypocritical. It was ironic and it was hypocritical. Motherfucker can't even throw a punch probably properly, and he's dissing uh Jake Paul for fighting uh a 17-2 boxer named Rhino Bourland. It's fucking stupid. Okay, we don't care. But next thing is, like, yesterday was so weird. This people was calling this people out, and people was calling that people out. It was it was a fucking mess. Like, who was calling Mighty Mouse? Let's talk about Mighty first. If you don't know, Mighty Mouse is a UFC fighter, and he made a video saying that Jake Paul is an amateur fighter. Jake Paul is embarrassing for fighting Ryan Bourland, and say Jake Paul is not a high level boxer. So the thing is, my question to Mighty Mouse or whatever the shit his name is. So yeah, my question to Mighty Mouse would be that if Jake Paul is not a high level boxer and if Jake Paul is an amateur, then why? Then why you are saying that he should fight a high level boxer, because to me it makes no sense. If you think Jake Paul is an amateur boxer and he's fighting no names and he's fighting old people, so Jake Paul is not that good. To be honest, he's pretty shit. According to you, he's pretty shit, right? So according to you, if he's pretty shit, then why you are telling him to fight high level boxers? So yeah, and so what's the criticism? If he is shit, then why he wouldn't fight shit? If he's shit, he would fight people at his level, right? So make it make sense. You don't make any sense. So you're saying he's an amateur, but if he's an amateur, then what's the problem? Because what if he's an amateur, then he should fight amateur. So what's the criticism here? So what is the point of discrediting him? It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. It's honestly fucking stupid. Now the social media and the online world is fucking stupid. And my last question to Mighty Mouse would be: if you think Jake Paul is so bad, then why don't you fight him? And we would see how well you are. Okay. Uh, he said something like, "Oh, I'm a high level fighter, and I know who is a high level fighter or not." Uh, what? To be honest, he said a lot of things. Uh, he also like said he Jake Paul's opponent was a Uber driver or some shit like that. I don't remember much because I don't give a fuck. But I just said the highlight of the thing that he said. So yeah. Next we have the main conflict of yesterday. Ryan Garcia came with a fire blazing at Jake Paul. He said something like this. He said that he's done with the Jake Paul shit. By that, I think he means he's done Jake Paul being the top of the boxing. By that, I guess he meant that he is tired that Jake Paul is the top of the boxing and he thinks he should get the recognition in the boxing, but nobody gives a fuck about Ryan Garcia. And everybody gives a fuck about Jake Paul, and nobody gives a fuck about Ryan Garcia. So he's pissed. He's like, oh, why people don't give a fuck about me, right? He's like, oh, I'm Ryan Garcia. I'm there so fast. I got knocked out by Javante Davis. I should be more known than Jake Paul. He said he's tired of Jake Paul being at the top of the game, which is boxing. He said he's tired, and he said he would end. First of all, he said very weird point, very weird thing. He said he started Jake Paul's career, which makes no sense and it is not true. Yes, Ryan Garcia was with Jake Paul when he was at the starting of his pro debut, but by no means Ryan Garcia started his career. Jake Paul started boxing because Deji, KSI's little brother, and KSI called him out to boxing match in 2018. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck these fools up," and he took off boxing. Ryan Garcia did not start Jake Paul's boxing career, which yeah, that is not true. But but yeah, it's weird. Ryan Garcia is coming against Jake Paul. I think he wants a payday. He wants a payday. Obviously, he wants to fight Jake Paul. But the thing is, doesn't make any sense. I think Ryan Garcia is like 135 pounds. He is fucking. He's a he's a paperweight, and I don't know. Jake is 200 pounds, 75 pounds heavier than him. I don't know why he thinks the fight would happen. They're not in the same page, and and yesterday night I was watching the BS with Jake Paul episode after Jake Paul knocked out Andre August. No, Ryan Bourland, and Jake Paul said that uh like he roasted him something like you couldn't get up after Javante Davis hit you. Jake Paul said something like when Javante Davis, who is a 135 pounder, hit you, you couldn't got up. So what would happen if a 200 pounder who hits hard hits you? Which is a valid point. That fight is not happening. If that fight happens, Jake Paul is fucking flying Ryan Garcia off through the uh fucking state stadium like he's fucking paper straw. And the fight is not gonna happen. So no, Ryan Garcia versus Jake Paul is not gonna happen because they are not even that close of getting into the same weight weight class. No, so it's not happening. But it's kind of funny. And Jake Paul video called Ryan Garcia throughout the BS with Jake Paul episode, and Ryan Garcia was cursing him out like "fuck you, bitch," something like that, and Jake Paul was cursing him out too. Then he hung up in a while. Then they laughed. The whole studio laughed. And yeah, I don't know what's Ryan Garcia up to. It seems like Ryan Garcia cares about everything except of his own fight against David Haney in the April 20th. So my advice to Ryan Garcia would be focus on your fight, but it doesn't really matter because David Haney is gonna beat your ass. And so yeah, focus on your fight. Don't play around here. Don't do drugs. I think he was doing drugs. Don't do drugs. Don't do alcohol. Don't drink alcohol. Don't smoke weed. Uh, and pay attention to your fight. Uh, be in quick camp, train hard, and play Super Smash Bro to chill. And yeah, don't come after Jake Paul because Jake Paul will fucking smash you. So I was seeing that Ryan Garcia's Instagram post against Jake Paul, tired of this bullshit, something like that. And Greg Paul commented in the video that Ryan Garcia need counseling and Ryan Garcia needs help, and he said that Jake Paul would hit him so hard, like Jake Paul would hit Ryan Garcia so hard that Ryan Garcia would have his kid, Ryan Garcia's kid would have headache. So that was kind of funny. And yeah, I just laughed out loud after seeing that. It's so funny. I guess yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Uh, I'm done. I don't. I think I've covered all the news that I should have said. I think I said all the news I should have said. Yeah. And fuck Mighty Mouse, fuck Ryan Garcia, and fuck Dildo Dallas. And I don't listen to these fucking cons. They're sucks. Dildo Dallas is a fucking pussy. If Dildo Dallas is so like joking about Uber driver and shit like that, then why don't he fight Jake Paul himself? If he thinks he's so good, then why he doesn't fight Jake? Because he knows Jake would put his ass to sleep earlier than Ryan fucking Bourland. He would sleep him in 10 seconds. Jake Paul would sleep Dildo Davis in 10 seconds. So, yeah, man up or shut up. Man up or shut up. And at the end of the day, Jake, super congrats to Jake Paul. Very proud. I am very proud to be his fan. Uh, Proved everybody wrong. Said he can't beat Ryan Bourland. And he knocked Ryan Bourland's ass out in the first round. Okay, let's break down the fight and end the video. Oh, I thought I would make the breakdown fight on the separate video, but I guess nah. I guess I will make it in this video. So basically, the fight started. Jake Paul came out with guns blazing jab, a lot of jabs and right hand to the body, jab, right hand. He did that for minutes. Then he switched off to uppercuts, right hand, left hooks, right hand. Yeah. So yeah, and Jake Paul came with uppercuts, right hand, left hooks, and Ryan Bourland was throwing jab, jab, right hand, but he couldn't do with Jake Paul's pace. Jake Paul's pace was insane. He was throwing punch every milliseconds. He wasn't stopping. He was left hand, right, and he could not get any threat from Ryan Bourland. He could not detect any threat from Ryan Bourland, obviously. And he knocked him out. Right hand, left hand. He cornered him, then uppercut, uppercut override, and uppercut over right hand, and then It was a TKO, the ref stopped it. So yeah, that was the breakdown of the small fight. And I'm done with people discrediting. I'm done with people discrediting him, dude. Like, I don't know how long people are gonna discredit him. It's always honestly embarrassing and annoying and fucking embarrassing. It's stupid. Like how long it would go, how long people would keep discrediting him. So fuck these people who says this type of things. So I guess thanks for watching this video. Watch my old videos, watch my new videos, like cool videos like this. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and press the bell icon to see more videos like this. And share this video with your friends and family. Stay healthy, stay happy. And once again, thanks for watching this video. And bye bye. Jake Paul is the GOAT.